Welcome to this video from SOS Berlin. The goal of this video to show you how to analyze a job scheduler error and how to best create a support ticket. In this section of the video, we will see how we can analyze the errors, find the correct logs, and create a support request with the relevant information. Here I have a job chain called load DVH with two shell jobs. The jobs are simple shell jobs to load a data warehouse stage with file content and execute the process flow to process the data. And job chain is configured to monitor a local directory for incoming files. The job chain will start as soon as any file matching with the regular expression trx dot star and csv dollar regular expression arrives in the directory. The directory being monitored is C sandbox dvh source. To start this job manually, I will create a file matching with the regular expression. The file will be approximately 1 GB in size. As soon as file arrives in the directory, the job chain will start. So let's go back to job scheduler job GUI and see if the job chain is being started. Okay, so we can see the job chain is already being started, and I can see that order is running. So job chain is just finished processing this file. Processing was started at around 3 o'clock and ended in the approximately 23 seconds. Let's go ahead and open this order log and see what exactly is being done. So here I see there is the task load stage was executed, then execute load pf task was executed. These jobs are anyway dummy jobs, and we can see, but all in all this processing was successful. Now I will create a bigger file to put into input folder. In some cases I expect big data files to arrive in our output folder. So I have already a command to create this time the file is really big, is approximately 4 GB in size. So as soon as file is been created, I expect this job chain to start. Surprisingly, this time the job chain did not start. I would have expected this job chain to start. To me, something is not right. It looks as that problem is with job scheduler, because first, the job chain did work with a smaller file, and second, our jobs or scripts have not even started. Before we analyze the issue, it's good to have a look at the job scheduler logs. You can find detailed information about scheduler's log on SOS Berlin's knowledge base. There is a detailed article about what logging possibilities does job scheduler provide. The job scheduler creates different logs. Some are temporary logs which will be deleted or merged with other logs. Some logs are also saved in the database. But for our analysis, the first log we should check is the order history log, which can be accessed from the job GUI. But in this case, job chain was not even started, so there is no order history log. Again, there are two logs which are very important, namely the debug log and the main log. The debug log has a fixed file name scheduler.log. The other hand, the main log has a file name start with the scheduler and will have a timestamp in the format of year, month, day, hours, minute, and seconds, and also have in the end a unique scheduler ID. The debug log contains information about job scheduler internals, and it's always required by the SOS support team. The main log contains information about jobs, job chains, orders, etc. The main log has more information for the user. Both these logs are very important for the issue analysis. Now let's check the main log for any reason or warning. So I can go to my scheduler installation and look for the logs folder. Logs folder is always under the scheduler data folder. Here we can see all the job, task, order, and other logs. If I sort my files with the date, I can see the debug log and the main log. Let's go ahead and open straight away the debug log. So I can directly go and look for that point in time when we copied our file. So again, I want to go back and check into the log, or here I guess. Okay, so the file name is trx100de40. So again, I go back into the log and see if I can find this file. Oh, I can see this file here, and there's an error, which is error 132 unknown error. The answer is, so here is the log file. That's strange, there's an error. That answers the reason why job chain was not started. You can see the error several times in the debug log. Now our next logical step is to check the job scheduler's knowledge base for any relevant information about this log. So you can access the job SOS Berlin's knowledge base with kb.sos-berlin.com. Now I will search for the exact error message, error number 132. Our search will result in couple of articles, but none of them seems to match with our exact error message 132. So I assume it looks like there is no article, known issues or workaround related to this issue. Let's check the SOS Berlin's change management system. You can access SOS Berlin's change management system at change.sos-berlin.com. So if this issue has been reported and there is a workaround, let's look for the same error message, error number 132. You see, I have already searched it, so there's already history of my search. Again, there is no information available about the error. Now we are left with no choice but to report this issue to SOS support team. It's good practice before you start creating a support ticket to create a support package with all the relevant information in the folder. So I will go ahead and create a folder here with the date and time. I will give it a name. It's always useful to arrange all the required information in under a folder, so that if you send all the logs and other information couple of times, it's easy for the SOS support team and also for you to see what information is being sent when. So I'll go ahead and create a folder. Let's go ahead and copy the relevant file into this folder. So I will take debug log in the main log. I will also go ahead and take my test scripts or job scheduler configuration, so that SOS Berlin team can actually reproduce the error. So I have all the relevant information here. Let's go ahead and also compress this so that it's easy to upload to the SOS Berlin's support platform. So either you can access the SOS Berlin's OTRS support platform using a URL support.sosberlin.com/OTRS/customer.pl, or you can actually access it from customers SOS ticket system. It's a one or the other way you will land into the same customer login page. So you can use your individual login to create OTRS tickets. So I'm logged in. So let's go ahead and create a support request. So first, ticket, new ticket. So first select appropriate type. In this case, I will consider this as a bug. Again, the next option is 2, which is service queue. Each queue has a different response time from the SOS support. Depending upon support options purchased by your organization, choose a standard support or 24/7 support. Only report the issues into the 24/7 queue if your organization has 24/7 support contract and it's after the standard support hours. These are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. CET, CEST, and the issue is a production standstill. From service drop, so in this case, I will consider it as a standard support. From service drop-down list, choose the appropriate component. The component could be Job Scheduler Object Editor, Job GUI, etc. In this case, I will choose the Job Scheduler engine. Next, now comes a very important step, the subject. Try to summarize your problem in a sentence. A good subject gives meaning to the ticket. So for example, in this case, I would write file auto source with size more than 4 GB throws an error 132 unknown error. Now we need a good description of the problem. Try to provide as much as information as possible. Provide messages or snippet from the log. Give tips how to reproduce the problem. If possible, provide the job chain and job configuration file to help reproduce or analyze. Also mention if you have changed anything in the job scheduler or its peripheral services, example, firewall, database, operating system, etc. I have already prepared the description of the problem to save us some time. So we start with the customary salutation to SOS Berlin support team, give a description of the problem, also copy paste the snippet of the log from the log file. You can also, it's good to actually format and highlight the error message which will help the SOS Berlin team to identify or analyze the problem faster. Now the next step is to attach the support package with the ticket. So we have just created a zip file. Let's attach it. Once file have been uploaded, check again for any information you think will help SOS support team to analyze the problem. You can check with your description and rest of the things. Now there's also very important information about the ticket priorities. Please find more information about support ticket priorities at sosberlin.com, support options, priorities. For this issue, I will categorize it under the priority major since small size files are processed but file bigger than 4 GB are not processed. In this case, one process is affected. It's a loss of functionality, but it's not a production standstill. So I will give it a major and I will create a ticket. We have reached the end of the video. How to analyze a job scheduler error and how to best create a support ticket. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.